So there's one last type of memory in your computer that I want to talk about, which is the hard drive. This is what a hard drive looks like. And you can see that this hard drive has 1 terabyte of data. If you turn it upside down, you can maybe get a little better sense of what's going on here. It's a little hard to see. And my wife drew the line at opening the hard drive, so I'm sorry I can't show you inside it. But inside here, there's a bunch of disks that are spinning, and the disks are storing data in a magnetic way. And there's a read head that can read data from the disk as well as write new data from the disk. So this is a very slow way of storing data compared to what we have in the DRAM, but it can store a lot more data with a lot less cost. So there are two important properties that the hard drive has. So you see the hard drive is a lot bigger than the DRAM. Stores a lot more memory. This was 2 gigabytes. This is 1 terabyte. So that's 500 times as much memory. And a terabyte is close to 1,000,000,000,000 bytes. So that's 8 times 2 to the 40 bits, which is equivalent to 8.8 trillion bits. This is enough memory to store about 250,000 songs. The latency for a hard drive is much worse than the latency for the DRAM memory. And the reason for that, if you think about what you have to do to get data out of the hard drive, well, you've got these disks that are spinning in a physical thing. So you've got to wait till it spins to the point in the read head where you can read it. If it's not in the right place, the read head also has to move across the disk. So you're moving real physical things. So that takes time. The latency for a hard drive is about 7 milliseconds. And a millisecond is 1/1000th of a second. And that's the average time. The time varies depending on where the data is. So if you have to wait for it to spin all the way around and move the head, that can take a lot longer. If you're lucky, the data is in the right place and it doesn't take that long. The cost of this hard drive is about $100 US. So let's add the hard drive to our data table. So for the quiz, it's up to you to figure out the values for the hard drive in the data table. As a reminder, we said it was $100 US for a 1.0 terabyte hard drive. So your goal is to figure out the number of bits. I've told you the latency is 7 milliseconds. That's a milli, not a nano. You should be able to compute the latency distance, and the units to use for this are kilometers.